streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, hello everybody folks, and a good, should we call it evening to you all folks, and welcome back aboard. Once again, everybody folks, and to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. I'll be bringing you the watch along today for everybody for Spurs, who take on Manchester United live in the Premier League. If you do watch this stream on the replay, then please do. Please do make sure that you're leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button. If you are doing it, thank you very much indeed, folks. Every show is here today, and kickoff is coming your way from 4:30 in the Premier League for a huge clash between Spurs and Manchester United. One which we expect to entertain us, and one that should be muy interesante, as a Spaniard would say. Kickoff 4:30. I hope we are doing all well, all doing well, as I say. Gone from the night view to the day view of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do have some pretty good pit imagery to fair that stadium. But yeah, I just see Liverpool Wolves. Wolves are so close, weren't they, to get an equaliser? Liverpool holding on for their lives at the end of that. Didn't really envisage that'd be the type of game I'd watch. When I looked at it on paper, I won't lie about it. Earlier today, when I was sat at the vet station, I was looking at the Liverpool Wolves game, and it took me a good 20 minutes to piece together a bet. It lost, but I was sat there for a good long while, and I was like, ooh. I really was. I was trying to piece things together. But Spurs in this game, though, do have some pretty good news, which is Vicario is back and fit to start today. He is in the starting lineup. Guglielmo Vicario would be a huge boost. Yeah, Kinski was all right, but didn't feel as though he was going to be a good for the long term. I'm sure Spurs fans will be mightily relieved to have Vicario back after, of course, he played the Man City Spurs game at the Etihad with a broken ankle. Kamar's in the house. Welcome in. How you doing, Kamar? 4-1 to Spurs, he's saying today. Yeah, I don't think that'll be the case. I think it'll be 2-1 to United. And look, I did see your comment earlier, and I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, what my moderators enforce is what is up to them. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We will see who is the better of the two teams that I hate the most in Spurs and Manchester United. One are my closest rivals, of course, in which is Spurs, and the other, well, at the very start of the Premier League, it was United and Arsenal. Right, let's get some light on, by the way, in here. I know what you're thinking right now. Tommy, do I look too white? Yeah, I do. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't like having to flick the lights on. But at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? I don't want to look yellow, and right now I look yellow. I mean, look, I felt like my mods were within their rights, to be fair. And my mods don't most certainly aren't frivolous or, out of control. I do tell them off if I feel as though they've made a mistake. I did feel as though with your brother's behaviour, they were within their rights. But I'll draw a line under it, and if your brother wants to come back in after the timeout that was placed on him by my moderator is expired, he's more than welcome to do so. Schedule-wise, I have not decided, Kamar. I have not decided yet, honestly, mate. But here's the thing, mate. Yeah, after we've seen what looks like a mouth-watering game ahead of us, I will go up to where'sthematch.com and I will depict what I'm going to do this week for you guys on the channel. For now, though, it's time to have a look at your TV's a match invasion. Before I do that, let's flick the lights on. Let's flick the lights on in here, people, because I am looking as white as a sheet. I can see my screen. So there we go. Let's have a look then. Your team news, match information, Spurs against Manchester United. Here we go. That's understandable, by the way, Pi, Matt. I mean, yeah, of course, well, I mean, to be fair, is he supervised on YouTube as well? That's the thing I should ask from that point of view, because obviously you are aware that there is an age restriction for YouTube to 13 years old, unless, of course, a parental guardian has their account connected to your child's account. So I would need to ask about that. As a YouTuber who has to follow COPPA rules, if I feel as though there is an underage YouTube user, within my community, I have to take action on that. So obviously that, if it's not connected, if he's not connected to parental guardian at the age of 9 with his account, that is something to look at. Potential. I'm stuck in between that game and the Man City game. League table impact then. Wolves, not a heavy defeat at all. They could have easily got a point out of Anfield in the end, with Liverpool under a lot of pressure. Wolves do remain out of the relegation zone by 2 points. What a vital point that would have been if they'd have got it. Wow. For Spurs and for Manchester United, if they're going to draw here today, can go on to 30 points. Level on points with Everton. Everton actually have a better goal difference than Manchester United, -4 compared to -6. So with that, they would be behind Everton, Manchester United, but they would go above. No, they wouldn't go above Crystal Palace either. But 3 points for Manchester United would put them on to 32 points, and it would put them 2 points ahead of both Everton and Crystal Palace into 12th. Spurs on 27 points. A point would do absolutely nothing for them other than separate themselves and West Ham by a singular point. Goal difference anyway backs them, +11 compared to -18. But 3 points for Spurs can put them on to 30 points, level on points with Everton and Crystal Palace, and with a positive goal difference of +11 compared to -4 or -3. Yes, they would go above them by goal difference and into 12th. Right then, your team news. Here we go. Guglielmo Vicario begins in goal for Spurs. Back from injury. His ankle's recovered and he is ready to start. Spurs, a 4-2-3-1 formation, sees new signing Kevin Danso in the back four alongside Pedro Porro, Jed Spence and Ben Davis. The midfield is split into 2 parts, defensive 2 of Lucas Bergvall and Rodrigo Bentancur plays behind the attacking 3 of Dejan Glazewski, Son Heung-min and James Maddison. Leading the front though by himself is new signing low striker Matthias Tell. On the bench for Spurs is Anthony Kinski, Destiny Udogie, Basuma, Archie Gray, Pape Sarr, Brennan Johnson, Wilson Odobert, Dane Scarlett and Mikey Moore. As for Manchester United, it is a very thin bench, and they have got Aidan Heaven, who I believe has been signed either on loan or just from us in general on that bench. It is a very thin bench for United. A lot of unpictured faces on there. But we'll start with Andre Onana, who begins in goal. A back three of Nasser Mazraoui, Matthias de Ligt and Harry Maguire plays behind a midfield, which is a 4 of Bruno Fernandes, new signing Patrick Dorgu, Casemiro and Diogo Dalot. Then the front 3 is a diamond front 3 of Joshua Zirkzee, Alejandro Garnacho, and at the front, Rasmus Højlund. And on the bench is Elif Harrison, Victor Lindelof, Aiden Heaven, as you can see, wearing an Arsenal shirt. So he's not his photo updated yet. One of our youths at Manchester United. As I say, I don't know if he's a loanee or if he's been permanently signed. Harry Amas, Tyler Fredrickson, Sekou Cone, Jack Morehouse, Jack Fletcher, and Chido Obi Martin is on that Manchester United bench to face Spurs. Well, with the game kicking off in a few moments, about 5 minutes or so, just under now, 4 minutes. Let's talk about it. I mean, Manchester United obviously have been really, really poor at home this season, as we know. They lost 3-0 at home to Spurs, but Spurs have been poor at home as well. So, could it be a case of, because United obviously are good away from home, let's not lie about that. I mean, obviously, they got a 2-2 draw, didn't they, at Anfield, when they lost 3-0 at Old Trafford, so that tells you something. You've got, obviously, them winning the Etihad 2-1. Today, can they come here? Can they respond? Can they get an away win? Because away from home, away from Old Trafford, they're not too bad, as they showed at Anfield and the Etihad, and Fulham as well. I think today this is United's game to win, personally. As I say, I'm basing it off the fact that both teams are bad at home, but good away. So we'll see how it goes. Here we go then. It is Spurs against United. The big clash, which is set to entertain, one of the most entertaining. The question is, how entertaining will it be on this Sunday afternoon at 1630 hours, bar free? Well, I can tell you right now, the most entertaining game that Spurs have been involved in that I have ever seen was indeed a 5:30 kickoff, and that was at the Etihad when they won 4-0. Did he actually? What the actual fuck? Yes, well, as I say, I will say it. The big games normally sit in the 4:30 slot, but the most entertaining games you will see kick off at 5:30 on a Saturday. It has been proven this season. The most entertaining games we have seen on this channel this season have kicked off at 5:30 on a Saturday. Nobody can deny me either. It may well be the prime slot, this one. But let me tell you something, there has been some delicious games in that 5:30 slot. Man City Chelsea, not so much, but Man City Spurs, that was too good to be true. That Man City Spurs game was, and I'm really peed off about the fact that Spurs at Man City at Spurs is a midweek match, and it's kicking off at the same time as Forest Arsenal, meaning I can't watch it. Oh, that blew up, didn't it? It blew up like a bomb. Well, if Manchester United and Inter Milan win, I'll get £4.13. £3.88 sits on the bet slip today. Both teams to score, yes. Manchester United to win or draw the game on a double chance. Bruno Fernandes to be carded. And Manchester United to have at least 4 corners in the game. To be exact, over 3.5. Well, the scoreboard's at the ready. Let's see how it goes. Will it be mouth-watering? I think yes. And we are off and running for the big one of the weekend. Hello, all the way back to Onana. Casemiro. Jed Spence. Ben Davies and that. What did he say? Oh, I know. Yeah, just I brush it on the top. Comes off the chin, mate. Brush off the chin. Gone. Got to brush it aside sometimes, mate. Comments like that, I know. They're just rude-natured people, aren't they, really? I mean, obviously. Yeah. 24 hours, is it? Okay. Davies to Madison. It's the way the world works. You'll always get people that annoy you. No matter how hard you try not to get annoyed at people, but yeah. Always will happen in the world. I guarantee you there's not a single person living on this planet that hasn't got annoyed at somebody else. And some might not be able to show it. I mean, look, let's face it. I know I'm obviously being very categorical there, but, obviously, and I like, well, even the people who are paralysed, and can't move, just because they can't show it, doesn't mean they aren't annoyed at people. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Adam, if he's 9, then yeah, that's one for YouTube to deal with, and I think that will have to be an account that's shut down. because the YouTube bylaws say that you have to be 13 or over unless you're connected to a parent and got a guardian's account. Madison to Son. Son past Dallo, cross into the box. Played in by Danso. Casemiro gets it clear. Yeah, I mean, when Matt said about the ADHD, I was thinking, well, don't say anything, but I mean, obviously, yeah, he's blaming it directly on ADHD, you know, obviously, like, I'm thinking, yeah, it's very... I mean, yeah, he played the get me out of jail card a bit there, I think. Xerxes Maguire. Last touch of a Spurs player. William was blocked off. It'd be a throw into Manchester United. Yeah, true. Yeah, it takes about 3 or 4 minutes, doesn't it, to make a Google account? You've got to fill in all these details and all. You've got to select an email address and... So that's what got me Domino's pizza, yeah, from Coca-Cola, by the way. Limit reach for the day. I completely didn't. Well, I don't remember that. So yeah, it goes to show that I'm just brushing things aside. Boylan. Hoyland, oh, comes off Vicario and Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho and Dallow's going to follow it up. No, off the line. Casemiro, Dallow's cross. Corner it'll be. First of the game, I think. And there's corner. Son to Bergval. Pedro Porro. Son, oh, and it's in. Madison taps it in. Spurs take the lead. 1-0, 12 minutes. Madison tapping. Yeah, and Anna Paris. Spurs make United pay for their errors. Ninth goal of the season for James Madison. Spurs are 1-up. Kate and John are happy with that. They do drop a lot of points on winning position, Spurs, need I remind you. Believe I now have Bentancur. For a long, long time since Spurs was under double over United. I hope 2-1 to United, to fair. Mazraoui covers Son well. This was gone. Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes. To Dorgu. Zero. It's not a foul, don't think, no. Jed Spence. Ganso Sapporo. So Kurt. Jed Spence and Kulusevski looking to make it 2 for Spurs and nearly. Nearly that was the case. Offside against Xerxes. By the looks of things there. Bad game so far. Spurs had a lot of chances. the early stages. They've had a strong opening 20 minutes. We could say, of course, for United that they've been so strong, but got a lot of players back from injury now. Have the Spurs. They may well be called Tottenham Hotspur, but they can play football. It's a case of sometimes when they want to, but Maddison, was he fouled there? By Mazraoui? Maguire! I've just got that that commentary from the Liverpool Man United game in my head, because I watched the highlights of it yesterday. Here is Maguire, speaking of the devil. It's a good surge forward, and Højlund down that right. He's got width. Plays it across. No man shooting at their player there to convert. Xerxes, good effort. Good effort. Fernando, oh, Garnacho, no, he's leaning back. He's hoisted it high. United are having chances. Bergvall, was he caught on the ball there? Yes, he was. Here is Mainu, who's been rather invisible in this game. Oh, not Mainu, sorry. Yeah, no, Dorgu. Starting to become more of a competition. Largely Spurs in the opening 20 minutes. It's all good. Bruno Fernandes. They both look fairly dangerous, these two sides. Da 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 da. Vicario. Maddison, great ball for Son. Cuts back. Good save. Very good save by Nana. It's a good ball for Son down that left. Cut back is good for Tell. Save by Nana. Corner. It's met by Casemiro at the near post. We've played 20, let's call it 28 minutes, 27 and a half, but 28. Let's see, we've got any goal counters? No. How many corners have United had in the game? I think they've had 1 or 2. Sevilla are winning 3-0. I think, yeah, that'll be a tick. In about 7 minutes' time, approx and Delict does well to get rid. Corner counter. One. We need a 3 then for United. Porro. Ball in is cleared by Dallo on the line. Well, just about on the line. Near the line. Bentancur. Jed Spence. Son. Let's tell you what we'll do. We'll take that out of the limelight. We'll put the Valladolid score on the next game that I've got on my ACA insurance, wherever it's gone. It's down here. is going to kick off 4:30. Eintracht Frankfurt are 1-0 up against Kiel. Yay! Go on, Frankfurt. Sevilla 4-0. Oh, mate, that is a tick, isn't it? Just Sevilla beating Real Valladolid. Thank you very much, Sevilla. Lovely jubbly from Sevilla. Just need Manchester United to win here and Inter to win the Milan derby. Here comes Son for Spurs. Was that a bit of a derby, that? Real Betis, Real Sociedad? Don't know really that much. Real versus Real. On that score sheet for Sevilla, by the way, Luca Bacchio with the 4th goal. Sanchez has got 2. And Romero in added time of the first half. And it looks as though that's going to finish 4-0 to Sevilla. Yeah, once that clock hits 90 minutes, I'll probably just give it a tick because I don't think Real Valladolid are going to get back into that game now, are they? I mean, the attack momentum, it has been up and down. There has been some green spikes for Real Valladolid, but yeah. Look at this look as well. So, I mean, you can't see it, but some of the attacking spikes in that game for Sevilla, they're tiny and they've scored goals from them. So, I mean, they're having one right now. They've just after the goal. We haven't got any French games, have we? But the French games, Lyon won 4-1. Damn it. Could have put Lyon down. Could have put Lyon down. This might go to a free bet, you know, if well, unless Inter don't win, and then that's it. United looking second best. Le Havre 1, Nice 2 in France. Lens 0, Strasbourg 0. Angers going into half-time are leading Lens down in the French league. And we are still 4-0 to Sevilla. In a game that kicks up at 3:15. That's 4:15 Spanish time. Yeah, I mean, normally Real Madrid end up in that 3:15 slot in the Spanish league. Because when I'm doing my Acca insurances each week on the Sunday Acca insurance tip, I'm always looking for the 3:15 because that's when you find Real Madrid normally on a Sunday. 3:15. Or let's see, something like that. Today, Sevilla were there, and I was like, I did take a few gambles. I was like, oh, Frankfurt maybe, but yeah. Sevilla have smashed the living daylights out of Real Valladolid, so wise call. I think I've made some wise calls. I mean, £9.67 is not too bad either, 50p. £9.17 profit if it comes through. Yeah, that's hit 90. We're ticking Sevilla. Rangers also won earlier 3-1 at Hearts. Here's Tell. Oh, my 10% remaining on the battery. Gonna have to plug in. Frankfurt 1, Kiel 0. Another game that I'm keeping my eyes on. I don't think Mainu's on the bench, is he, today? Got Mainu in the... Nope. No Mainu. That is one poor bench. That bench looks like a very sorry bench. Not going to lie about it for United today. It looks sorry for itself, that bench does. Zamiro, ooh. He's injured, yeah. They've got a lot of injuries by the looks of things. Like I said, that bench looks very... Yeah, I know about Ahmad. Yeah, he's got an ankle ligament injury, I think. And yeah, that bench looks very sorry for itself for United. It's a very sorry bench, you can tell. I do need them to find a way, though, to beat Spurs here today. Because if Inter win, then Liverpool, United and Inter winning combined gets £4.13. And as well, United winning is on the ACCA insurance. And if Inter, again, win against Juve, it prevents the insurance going to a free bet. And the link's gone up for the header. Flags up. Frankfurt are now 2 up against Kiel. Good. Well done, Frankfurt. I don't want no free bets today. I want it to just be a winner. Do you know what I mean? Free bet my screw. It's looking pretty good, to be fair. As I say, Sevilla about to go through with a breezy, comfortable win against Valladolid. Well called by me. I've remembered, mate, don't worry. About 6 minutes to go in normal time of the first half. Full time, it is 4-0 to Sevilla. Here's Casemiro, lofts one, and Maguire might go up. Højlund's jumping, and it's still alive. It's cleared-ish. Maguire stayed forward and headed across by Casemiro, and eventually Son is going to try and bring the ball back. Good tackle by Casemiro, I thought. Although Peter Banks has got a card out. Let's have a look at the first goal from Sevilla. We can see the goals. That's a good finish. Digs out the ground. Goal by Isaac Romero. Here we are. Oh, yeah. From the edge of the box. Another one. Checks, digs it out of the ground. Top bins. What a finish by Isaac Romero there. Carline makes an important save to deny Valladolid, I think. Juan Luis Sanchez's second goal. Another good goal there. They're good finishes from Sevilla. Madison. Crosses off the head of Maguire into Onana's gloves. Porro charged down Dorgy. Yeah, United need to have half time and go and improve. They have not looked good, United. What's wrong with the challenge there? Peter Banks has had a word. Maybe more than that? No. He won't be. I've just seen this comment now. Yeah, no, he won't be. United's probably knocking out the FA Cup. They might win it again, the holders, to be fair. I wouldn't even be that shocked if it was sort of a City United final. Xerxes. Bruno. Pockets picked by Madison. 1 minute added time at the end of the first stop. 1 minute. Casemiro. A few seconds left of the 1 added on. Switch for Dallo if he can play it late. Deflected off Son. And Peter Banks has blown a few seconds early. Half time it is. And Spurs have a lead for an early goal from James Maddison. 12 minutes on the clock. He scored, and it's the difference between these two sides at the break. Spurs 1, Manchester United 0 at half time. And my 2-1 is on if United book their act to get their act together. Yeah, definitely not been that exciting, has it? It's not been very exciting, has it? That it was quite peaceful. It practically is one team scored, both teams are playing all right, but not good enough. I want United to respond. I want United to win. Simple as can be. Because if Inter beat Juve and United don't win here, then I'm going to be thinking on the Acro Assurance. And you'd think that Inter would beat Juve as well. Yeah, still got just the one winner at the minute. We've got that boosted one. Liverpool, United and Inter all to win. Yeah, there's no free bet about that. One of those teams lose or draw or don't win, then that's that ticket split in half and gone. We've got the bet builder. How many corners did we have in that game? We didn't have a lot, did we? Last time I checked, it was 1-1 on corners. Yeah, that's what we need. Goes to chat. Right, we need the stats. One corner for United. Yeah, I need number 3 from them. I'm not that interested in the bet builders, to be fair. I'm more interested in me. Well, let's have a look. 388 on the bet builder, 413 on the boosted one. Actually, well, could be the case. Could be the case, Ash. Nah. A lot of youths on that bench, isn't there? A lot of youths on there. Flixie FC's in the house. Flixie FC. How you doing, Flixie FC? In the building he is. Mr. Flixie FC. Could have 2 games finished 2-1, you never know. Yeah, bet builders, both teams to score. Both teams to score over 3.5 corners for United. Don't know why I put that, to be fair. Wasn't one of those days where I was feeling confident about corners. Yeah. But if the insurance comes through, I'll be happy about that. If it goes to a free bet, I'll be a bit like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have time for bloody free bets. I've won a few Acca insurances before. They don't win that often, but they do win sometimes. Normally, it's good when they win. I remember I told you guys, didn't I, that I had an issue with Ladbrokes one day. So I just popped myself into Betfred, put an Acca insurance on. England were playing. It was Euros time. Come straight through 25 quid. I was buzzing. Came straight through 25 quid. Yeah. I've told you all about the story where I just literally nicked 25 quid out of Betfred's pockets and never gave them custom again. Betfred must like me. Not. Literally. Heathrow Airport. Oh dear. I watched it on YouTube yesterday about Heathrow. It was about their border force, I think. They had a dog that was trained to sniff for cash. You would be surprised that in this house I can say the word dog and I won't hear barking. Dog, 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 dog. Still no barking. I appreciate the subscribe, mate. Charles, do you have a word? 'Cause Charles was the one I think who issued the timeout. Maybe just have a conversation or something. I don't know. And yeah, I understand that all you were saying was control the chat. Yeah, if Charles is around, I think he'll have a... I don't know what he'll do, actually, but yeah. Yeah, I do understand that. Obviously, the same rules apply for everybody, really. I mean, obviously, my moderators can, when they feel like they need to enforce it, they'll enforce it. Yeah. What the advertising there? Betfred Super League, yeah. They are. They are indeed. Karim Benzema's got a 9.7 rating on Safer Score for Al Ittihad, I think. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I tend to just brush him by the... Well, I tend to ignore it, more or less. The moderators were like, well... I didn't like being called Pie Matt, but... I kind of tried to ignore it. The moderators were getting more annoyed about it than me were. So, yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Strange. Yeah. Okay. We are about to get going for the second half then. At the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Or... White Hart Lane. You can call it White Hart Lane because it's the exact same location, just a new ground. Yeah, they knocked down the old White Hart Lane and rebuilt it. Built the new stadium. Played at Wembley for a good couple of seasons. That is the story of the Tottenham. I'm not too sure my moderators would agree with that. To be fair, I think that for future reference, my moderators probably will read this chat later and get the brief. But I'll discuss it, but I don't know if my moderators would like it. So second half then. No, because Kamal's not got a spanner. The people written in blue are the people who are the mods. Not being great, Kamal. I won't lie about that in the first half. Still like to see him win. You have to wait for one of the mods to come in, and then I can have the conversation. You know, there might be mods actually. There might be mods right now, just not in the chat. Sometimes that they do hang around, but not chat. But if one comes in, you'll recognise them by the blue name. Bruno tidies up there. Bergvall. Can't get past Dorgu. De Ligt has ended up conceding a needless corner. Porro set the corner to the right. Porro Maguire got it clear with the header. Yeah, well, I mean, as I say, Pi, Matt, they might not come in. They might. I don't know. It's just a game of waiting. As I say, it might be tomorrow. Yeah, but yeah. I could, yeah. Do that now. Okay, it's done. I sent a message out. This has been delightfully boring. Nowhere near thrilling. Dorgu. The mods. Just the mods, mate. Taking a while to get this free kick taken. And it's played. Spurs have got the throw in there. That's just Dorgu. For United. Tell. Down that right. Went to the byline. Couldn't get a corner. Actually, it's got to start finding our ball. It's got to start creating things. Man United now. Get a goal. Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm just bored. I look sad. Yeah, I'm not sad. Bit bored by the game. It's not been that entertaining. Here's Spence down that left. And the ball across. Tell. Spence down that left byline, ball in. Comes at Tell and yeah, it's off target. That's all that really needs to be said about that. Ball over the top, might be offside, but it's a lovely ball either way. And Dallo was offside. And the shot was straight at Vicario. Casemiro, better from United. Just finds me the ball a bit quicker. sit up and ball through. Garnacho. The touch is great. Follows it up. Oh, it's behind. Oh, God. He's behind Hoyland. See you later, mate. Game's just gotten a little bit livelier. And when the game gets livelier, I get livelier. It is the standard of any football fan or a commentator. Your energy matches the game. Unless, obviously, you're frustrated at a club. I would argue that I am frustrated at United because, obviously, you know, things aren't quite going my way. You know, obviously, I want a correct score. I want them to win. You know, I've got a lot of things lying on United. You know, I've got accurate insurance there. I've got this. I've got that. I've got correct scores. I've got... Here's Dorgu. Garnacho pushes Porro back. Mazraoui slipped, but Spurs can't keep it. They won it back instantly, United, and it's better. That's a corner from Dad. He didn't win a corner. Come on, Spence. No, oh, it's a few ricochets. I think in the end, yeah, it is off Dalot, yeah. I think the Lino's got that one right. Here is Bruno. Nasty outwiper Dalot. Bruno Fernandes clipped it in there. And Garnacho, good save by Vicario. And a good effort from Garnacho as well. Dorgu's just got nutmegged. Oh, God. Yep, down below the ticker, matey. Down below the ticker, right there, below my screen, below me on the screen. Ticking across. There you go. On the socials, ticker. Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has scooped the cross in there. Off the head of Dorgu. Garnacho to the byline. It's a goal kick. That's fine, yeah, I'm 19, doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. Because you can follow the Snapchat. Yeah, I don't mind, mate. Just, yeah. There you go. It's there for a reason, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't put my socials down on a ticker that's scrolling across throughout the whole stream if I didn't want them there. Do you know what I mean? What a ball for Dorgu. Offside. Definitely looking better. United looking more lively. Attacking sense. Spence for Son. And Tell. It is wide. Take a deflection. Dinked in to Tell. Yeah. Takes a deflection, I think, off Maguire. Short routine to Bentancur. And blocked by Casemiro. Son took a nick. Let's check on that Frankfurt score, shall we? They still lead 2-0 against Kiel. Here's Porro. Ball across, and Tell has a go, but it's been blocked. Well, United had a good spell now. Spurs aren't. Porro. Kulusevski. And Bruno will clear. Højlund. Yeah, found the out ball, but Højlund's not got the intelligence to run, I don't think. They're lacking an Ahmad, I think. Up the Villa, welcome into you. I guess you support Villa. Well, I support the Arsenal. And it is Spurs changes now. Brennan Johnson and Pape Sarr. James Maddison, the goal scorer for Spurs. Yeah, it's filled by Anana. Close range tap in for Mr. Maddison. Yeah, I will do, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll add it back. So Maddison and Bergvall replaced by Brennan Johnson and Pape Sarr. Yeah, I think you'll beat Liverpool, hopefully. Fingers crossed. You can't have Liverpool getting the title. Yeah, to be fair, you do owe us a favour. You do owe us a favour because you stole us. Well, you guys stopped us from winning the title last season. Yeah, I've added her, mate. Timer. Yeah, I've added her. I've said it a couple of times, I've added her. Well, I have, mate, and I'm not going to have an argument about it. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have. I don't need to show you proof. Because I'm telling you I have. Well, then she's not got any signal. End of conversation. Well, let me just double check to make sure the request has gone through. Right, just refresh my phone. I've pressed it again. See now. So, Spence. Okay. Oh, hi, XX. Johnson. Kulusevski. Papsar. Son. Took a nick, did it? Yep. Mazraoui with the block in. Does she? Nice. Johnson. Kulusevski, Porro. Yeah, it's a foul on Dorgu all day. I'm going to refrain from disclosing that. Hoyland's after it, and Hoyland nearly got there. There was a touch, which was probably vital from, I think, Ganso. Delict to Bruno Fernandes. Wait. Bruno Fernandes out wide. Mazraoui ball in. Xerxes header, no. Still not got the equaliser, United. So on the money from Bruno. Or Mazraoui, is it? It's Mazraoui. Intercepted by Garnacho. Here's Casemiro. Feeds it through. Garnacho went over. Hoyland's got Dorgu alongside. Might go himself. Hoyland straight out of Vicario. They did turn it around late against Manchester City. United, could they do the same here? Me and my slips would hope so. Dorgu. Nice little 1-2. And Casemiro's flicked it wide. Bruno Fernandes. Cross. He's going to reach Garnacho on the left. Alejandro got a corner for Manchester United. I'll give her a 6. Dorgu, oh, Casemiro's got it. He's been pushed as a pen. He's been pushed over. I thought he'd been pushed over there, Casemiro. Here come United. Xerxes. Williams in there. Porro over the top for Johnson. Johnson's hooked it into the middle. Will reach Son. He turn and shoot. Tell straight at Anana. .15 and a half to go. Dorgu. Flick down the left to Garnacho. And it is United's throw. Archie Gray's getting ready for Spurs. United are still yet to make a change, I think. They've got Lindelof, that's first team. I'm trying to think who else. Garnacho down that left. Pockets picked by Pedro Porro. Gala's going to chase back at Son. Didn't get the ball with his challenge. Son continues on. I thought Casemiro was pushed. Yeah, I agree. Ref is Peter Banks. Same one who did Arsenal City. Flig CFC, Flig CFC is in the house. Flig CFC is in the house. He's in the house. He's in the house. It's Flig CFC. Bentancur and Casemiro's challenge. I think Sarr had an intent of tripping him there. Kulusevski's not going to go around Dorgu corner to Spurs. Tell me about it. He is one of the lower profile referees, Peter Banks, but he's had 2 big games recently now. This is his second big game in a row. Like I said, he did do Arsenal City. Basuma, her first time hit. Johnson and Mazraoui's done enough. How can United get level? Kulusevski, Son. Dejan Kulusevski and Arna got down well. Dorgu needs to bring it clear. Xerxes in support of him. Fed now to Højlund, who has been fouled, and Garnacho. Dorgu's made the run beyond him. Dorgu, cute pass. Højlund will win the corner. Spence diving across, and no, I don't have a corner. I don't have a girlfriend, no. Corner floated in there. Picked up by De Ligt. What a cross! Headed across by Casemiro, and it's going to be coming all the way out to last man Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes, no. Need the United win, really. For the sake of... Wow. Has Bruno been booked? Minute 81 now. Frankfurt are 3-1 against Kiel. No booking for Bruno Fernandes. Right, 10 minutes to go. See if they can get the comeback on now, United. It's going to be difficult, though, because they are short on attacking numbers, and Spurs are on a good counter here. Tell. Johnson, Dorgu's gone flying into the back of him. Peter Banks has said play on, and Kulusevski's ball across is comfortably met by Maguire. And the ref is stopping the game because Johnson's down. Oh, Bentancur, there you go. Ice on that knee. Good interception by Xerxes, who's played well in the second half. And Bruno Fernandes is on his way. Dorgu to the left. Something needs to give for United. I don't think they're going to win now. And it is going to hurt my Accra insurance. It's going to hurt my price boost. It's going to hurt my correct scores. It's going to... And a week today, we've got Man City, who are against Liverpool. In this same slot. No alteration to the time. 4:30, package A kick-off times. Garnacho is blocked off and he's played it for Xerxes. He couldn't. Oh, he tried to take it out of the sky. Xerxes went for the pluck out of the sky and he couldn't quite execute it. Fernandes to Dallo. Has won the corner. De Ligt is in there and it's loose and it's Casemiro and it's scrambled clear by Spurs. Dorgu's cross. Here's Tell. Fed by Son's going to have a run. Matthias Tell. Nope. Let's see. Last 5 minutes now in normal time. Here is De Ligt. I tell you, Amorim's not going to make a change, mate. Doesn't trust his bench. I wouldn't trust that bench. And yeah, I want United to win it, don't get me wrong. Because I've got a lot lying on you winning. Son's night is up. And he is going to give way in place of him will be Wilson Odobert, signed for, I think, Burnley. Did he play for Burnley, Odobert? Well, unless United can find 2 goals in the next 3 minutes or whatever added time we get, I'm not going to get a correct score. And I will be definitely reliant on Inter Milan to win to ensure that I get a free bet. Oliver Spence. Maguire in the way. This is picked up by Hoyland here. Yeah, it's behind. It's a corner. Casemiro's header straight into the gloves of Vicario. How have United not scored? Supposed man and mental this game. Pape Sarr rides a challenge. Slips it through. Tell. Odobert feeds Tell. Looking to finish the game off, but into the gloves of Anana. Minute 90, and oh, that is bad. That did not look good by Dorgu at all. right on the shin as well. Oh, dear. His first booking of the season as a United player, and we are going to get a minimum of 3 minutes. That is not a lot, is it? That ain't a lot. Chino Obi is coming on, by the way. The man that won his 890 game and wanted to come on. Chino Obi Martin is now on the pitch. Amrim has opted to use his bench. United have 3 minutes. He's won a corner, Ben Davis. Fair enough, fair enough. Short corner routine. They're trying to run the clock down, Spurs. There's only 2 minutes left to run down. United don't want to run the clock down. They want to try and find a late equaliser. Xerxes won the ball. Xerxes been great going after those balls in this second half. Showing a desire to get to the ball, Xerxes. I've seen that. Well, the fact that Spurs have managed to hold a 1-0 lead for, I think, 82 minutes, because obviously the grand total amount of added time will be 94, is astonishing me, really. And he's in. Tells in. Nananana. Smothered. There's still 30 seconds for United to get the last second scraps. But surely not enough time. There's not enough time for them to help me and my insurance out. And they're going to put the pressure now on Inter to fucking weak Juve. That's it now. I'm going to be sat there thinking, Inter, please beat Juve so I get me free bet. Roma are leading shit. Should have backed Roma to win. Frankfurt 4-1 Kiel. On 90 plus, that one. Final score is Spurs 1, United 0. 12 minutes in. A Nana mistake was led to James Maddison finding the opener, and that goal in a game which featured a Spurs team who are starting to get players back but have a very poor home form up against a injury-hit Manchester United opponent. Not United's day, and not my day either. Final score, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 1. How, by the way? United 0. Did not see that one coming at all. Did not see that one coming at all. Fully expected United to win today. But maybe I underestimated a little bit how badly injury hit United were. And you feel as though if there was an Ahmad in there or somebody like that, then Spurs would have got a battering today. But for Spurs, it is a historic league double over Manchester United. 4-0, by the way, over 2 games this season in the Premier League to Spurs over Manchester United. Of course, we're excluding that 4-3 thriller in the Carabao Cup. So yeah, the final score, no Bruno Fernandes booking, by the way. United did not win or draw, and both teams did not score. Manchester United have not won. Inter Milan, we are unaware of their results as of yet, so we will put a question mark on that. Eintracht Frankfurt, I think, have just about beaten Kiel. That's still going in the 90th minute, and I will get ready to tick. But it is going to be a cross added to the United section of my insurance. But Frankfurt is going to get a tick, meaning it's Inter Milan, please win. Please win. I think that Spurs were nervy, and they're lucky to win this game. United just couldn't find a way. And it's similar, actually, to our situation. It looks as though for United a little bit, because obviously we've got injuries, a lot of injuries. Obviously we were really struggling to open up Leicester yesterday, and I think it's that same kind of thing for United, because they haven't got the Ahmad, they haven't got the Mainus. So I think that was maybe they had the missing piece. They just didn't have that Ahmad, they didn't have that Lisandro Martinez today. A bit like we didn't have a Bukayo Saka or a Gabriel Martinelli or a Kai Havertz. The difference is yesterday is we had a Mikel Merino who turned up and got the job done. United, they tried, but they couldn't find the way. And that's how and that, by the way, what I saw from United represents how sometimes an Arsenal fan has to deal with life. I suppose in a way, yeah, if you do follow the women, I mean, I personally don't follow the Arsenal women, but yeah, I guess the women winning does cover it up a little bit, but with the men, obviously that's the main league, isn't it, really? Let's not lie about it. I mean, I'm not trying to, offset women's football, but, for me, the men is the main part, and obviously, if your men's side lose, you tend to feel it a lot more than you would if the women lost. Do you know what I mean? So as I mentioned to you guys, by the way, the final whistle has gone at Frankfurt, who did beat Kiel. The league table, as I mentioned then, Spurs, with their superior goal difference and the 3 points, have lifted themselves from 27 points on to 30 points, getting that goal difference up to plus 12 from plus 11, and they are up to 12th above both Crystal Palace and Everton by goal difference and by some amount as well. For Manchester United, it is a different story. They are on a -7 goal difference. They remain on 29 points. They are 5 points behind Brentford. A point now behind Spurs, Palace, and Everton still. And they are only 2 points ahead of the Hammers. So a little bit of a rocky road for United. And next week you feel they have to get the win. Well, let's have a look at what next weekend's Premier League fixtures have to offer us then. We've got Villa against Liverpool, of course, in midweek as well. That will be put up to a poll, by the way, for you guys, as to whether you want to see me to do Villa, Liverpool, or Real Madrid against Manchester City. It is up to you. The decision is yours. But next weekend's fixtures then, we start on Friday night. Leicester City are against Brentford. We will be live for that one, by the way. Don't worry. I know I wasn't live for Brighton, Chelsea, but that was because I just wasn't feeling it. But Leicester Brentford will be live for on Friday. The Saturday is Everton against Manchester United at 12:30. 3 o'clock will be Arsenal against West Ham. No matter what happens, Arsenal against West Ham will be live on Realltom Football at 3 o'clock. In the Premier League. That means, obviously, if Arsenal are playing at 3 o'clock, then, there's no leniency for any other fixtures. So, and we've got Villa against Chelsea at 5:30 on that particular day. I'm not a big fan of that, to be fair, but there you go. Newcastle against Nottingham Forest and Man City against Liverpool on the Super Sunday next week. Manchester United will be featured next weekend again. Everton is their opponent. Spurs are going to Ipswich. And then, the big one, Man City against Liverpool, but Arsenal against West Ham, a big one as well. Newcastle against Nottingham Forest, a really, really Super Sunday next Sunday. And then it's Midweek Mayhem, and we have got plenty of options for you guys as well on Midweek Mayhem, starting with Tuesday, which has Brighton, Bournemouth, Palace, Villa, Wolves, Fulham, or Chelsea, Southampton. Take your pick. And then we've got Brentford against Everton, Man United, Ipswich, Forest, Arsenal, Spurs, Man City, and Liverpool. Newcastle on the Wednesday. We will be live and direct to you guys for Forest, Arsenal. And then it's 8 o'clock kickoff on Thursday the 27th for West Ham, who will face Leicester. And after that, it's FA Cup weekend. Let's have a quick look then over at where'sthematch.com now and determine what is on offer for you guys next week. I will be live on one of Monday or Tuesday. I won't be live for both Monday and Tuesday consecutively. One of tomorrow or Tuesday, I will be live to you guys. And tomorrow, there are a few options ahead with us. Obviously, we've got the option of watching Barcelona because that game is live on ITV4 and ITVX with Barcelona taking on Rayo Vallecano, or we can watch Leeds United, who are against Sunderland in the Championship. I might watch Barca tomorrow, Might take the opportunity to watch Barca. Tuesday, it is Champions League and Championship mixed together. The Championship has got Birmingham City against Bradford City. In fact, that is a League 1/League 2 clash in the EFL Trophy as a semi-final. And that is on Tuesday night. With Benfica against Monaco on TNT, Atalanta against Club Brugge, and Bayern Munich against Celtic is the game live on Prime. Wednesday night, I think I'm going to do Villa-Liverpool, I'm starting to lean towards that Villa-Liverpool, But otherwise, we can do Real Madrid against Man City, which is live on TNT 1. And your Thursday will be Europa League, but there is nothing of interest to us, and I mean nothing. So more than likely, we will leave you quiet and dry on Thursday. But your Friday night football will be Leicester against Brentford, and that is pretty much that. Well, it hasn't been necessarily a super weekend, but yesterday, after not being able to see the full length of Fulham against Forest due to streaming site issues, we had an entertainer in Crystal Palace against Everton. And Arsenal may well have slogged it, but we got the job done against Leicester. And today on Super Sunday, Wolves came so close to beating getting a draw against Liverpool, but Liverpool just sneaked past them, and it was Spurs who came out on top against United. As well, Brighton beat Chelsea by 3-0. Until then, okay. Until the next time, bye from me.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.